Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home.
Today we are going to talk about flint dispensers, these plastic see-through contraptions with the little wheel on the end that contain several flint and then have them available on demand when you are ready for them. Zippo called theirs the ZIP-A-FLINT back in the day, and we have one example of that here, the extra long, I don't know, that one probably holds 10 or 12.
Most of these small clear red ones down here are knockoffs. I generally don't like when that term is used, when people are using it comparing Zippos to other products, but in this case it would be a legitimate knockoff. This was a product that Zippo had, and maybe somebody would argue with me. Maybe Zippo had the first flip-top petrol lighter, but I don't think so. I think there was an Austrian lighter, may have even been the Champ, I don't know. But I'm certain there were other flip-top petrol lighters before Zippo. Anyway, this, as you can see, is a Zippo registered product, trademarked Zippo, Bradford, PA, USA. And then on the other side, once I finally get smart enough to figure out flipping it around to where we can read it right, it says ZIP-A-FLINT by Zippo. And it is clear. They all have a little hole down in the bottom, the terminal end, which you're not going to retrieve the flint from, and I assume that is in case it gets wet or dust so that you can have debris come out. When I saw it on this one, I thought that maybe it had one of those little ball and joint chains, keychain type thing, and I guess it could have, but once I saw it on all the others, I think maybe that's designed so that you can get any debris out of there, or so that debris does not build up in there. This one is marked Ronson, Bradford, PA, USA. So obviously this is a relatively new product. I think it's been in the last 10 years, I don't know, maybe a little bit longer than that Zippo bought the Ronson brand, so it can't have been too long that this one was produced. I also noticed that Ronson one that is a yellow tone, that the roller locks in place on it, where it didn't on this old long Zippo ZIP-A-FLINT. Maybe the notch that made it lock was just worn out, or maybe they hadn't developed that part of the contraption as of yet. But that Ronson one was the only one of those three. I tested them all right there as I was making the video, and the Ronson was the only one that actually clicked into place when it was closed all the way. While we're talking about flint, I wanted to go ahead and show you too the different options you have when ordering Dunhill flint. The Dunhill will come in the red, which is a wide flint, wider than a Zippo flint and wider than you need for most petrol lighters, and the blue, which the blue are going to be about the same as what you use in a Zippo, or that bronze colored gold tone, whatever you see sitting there next to it that I just set down there next to the blue one. They're about the same size. There is an obvious difference between that gold tone and the red flint, which is in the package beside it. So there are different options when you go to order them. For the Dunhill, the blue go in the petrol lighters and the red go in the butane lighters. When you go to order flint though, you can always go over here to my website helpful lighter related links page where you can find several different links. See the lighter library and Volker putts there. But I've got links to different products on Amazon. You can see the organic cotton coil, Zippo fuel, flint. You see a flint dispenser right there. The butane, also the Dunhill flints. There are also links over there to eBay to buy flints, wicks, several different links. There's one seller over there that sells wicks in 3 different diameters to accommodate different chimney sizes. You can see those different links, the different wick options. I need to put some more links up over there because I definitely have other products that I order on a regular basis that I have found useful that I think you guys would be too. So make sure and get over there and check that out. Also, I throw all kinds of stuff in this little container while I'm working on lighters, and I don't know when these wrenches got put off in here. This one is marked Ronson, and this other one, I don't believe it is marked. But once I got to looking at the other one, I realized it is marked Ronson, decrease flame, and increase. So this would be a butane wrench of some sort, I suppose. That's kind of interesting, and I don't really remember paying that much attention to it when I threw it in there. I don't remember what group of lighters it came with. I don't buy butane lighters, so it was probably just in with some other various lighters. But you can see the flint. There's some Ronson Redskin down there, at least one. I typically just use those cheap, whatever I can get the best value for on eBay or Amazon. And the last time that I purchased them, they came from a guy in the US. I think they're probably made in China, but maybe not. I can't remember. I do remember that he was very adamant about the fact that they were being mailed from the US, and that was why I ordered from that particular seller. I would have to go back and check if there was. I don't think they were making them here or anything like that. Seems like just about everything's made overseas nowadays, especially something small and consumable like a flint. But these are very nifty, very nice to have around. They're very useful. They, especially the long ones. This is the only one I've ever had, and it's the only one that I've really managed not to lose. I can't. All these others I dug out of various containers today, but I know I've had others that were marked Zippo, the shorter ones, but I don't have any idea where they've all gone off to. So fill them up, put them in a bag, put them in your pocket. Make sure you have several of them around, but they're nice to have around when you need them. Until next time.